I love coming to work every day. It's one of my favorite things.
How are you doing?
Hi,
I get to see pediatric, older adults, and a lot of regular dermatology patients. And in addition, I get to do aesthetics and cosmetic dermatology and make people look better. I'm Dr. David Myers, and I'm a board-certified dermatologist, and I work here at Utah Valley Dermatology.
So tell me what I can help you with today.
One of the most rewarding things is actually being able to work with patients.
He opens the door.
Well, hello.
He's got this big smile on his face, and he treats you like your family.
A lot of times they think, this little line bugs me, or, I'm getting this line here. I think a huge thing is to actually, really find out what's going wrong. What's an area that bugs you that you're hoping to treat?
Well,
I get this question all the time. Why have a board-certified dermatologist or facial plastic surgeons do these treatments, these injections? And it's pretty simple. This is your face. There is so many important things to know about your face and what's deep in your face, so you have to have someone qualified, somebody who knows the anatomy, somebody who can take care of a problem if there is a problem.
I want to make sure that I have the most qualified doctor. For me, that's very important.
I do all my injections myself, and I think instead of passing this to another person to do these injections, I know the anatomy, I know the patient, I feel a good connection with them. I love doing this, it's a challenge. That's why I do it, and I don't delegate it to anybody.
here I talk directly to the doctor, and he is the one who's actually administering the product. Okay, thank you.
I feel Dr. Myers is very sensitive towards my wants and my needs.
We are in Utah County, and we're in a conservative population. We are not in Beverly Hills, we're not in New York, so I think the treatments that I use are subtle. I call it subliminal dermatology. I want you to feel like you, but just a little bit better. So a lot of people ask, what's Botox? Botox is a chemical, it's very popular. It is a neuromodulator.
And what bugs you?
Well, I just, right here when I smile.
Botox, Dysport, and Xeomin, which are two very similar products to Botox, are all neuromodulators. They all work pretty similar. I'd say about 90% the same. So they basically interrupt the communication between the nerve and the muscle. So it softens if you have excess crow's feet, if you have deep frown lines there, it basically softens those. I think the most important thing when you're getting Botox or Dysport or Xeomin is to get it from someone who does this a lot. Dermatologists, plastic surgeons, oculoplastic, facial plastic surgeons, those are typically the people who are experienced and can give you a good result. We basically give a couple little tiny shots directly into the muscle that we want to help. So if you have an overfiring muscle that causes big creases in between your eyebrows, this will calm it and make it so you don't have a scowl or an angry line.
Cool. It's really cool. Thank you.
Nice to
Do I,
business with you.
do I get to see your artwork?
How are you doing?
So last time I came in, he treated me a little bit around my eyes, right here in my frown lines, and I don't have as deep of frown lines as I had before. They have almost disappeared. I was very pleased with the outcome.
A lot of people think, hey, a perfect candidate would be those with big, deep creases. Though those patients are good patients, if you can stop from making these big, deep creases, and you'll never really get kind of that aged, angry, or wrinkled appearance. So fillers basically fill depressions. If you have sagginess here, they can help lift and give you more of a cheekbone that you lost over the last few years. If you have a deep line here, if you have loose tissue here over time, it fills these depressions. If we just put a little bit more basically substance in there, and today we're actually going to use something called Voluma. A few examples of those are Juvederm, Voluma, Radiesse, Restylane, Bellafill, Bellatero, and those basically fill depressions in your face.
Not an augmentation, but an enhancement.
So you see results immediately with fillers.
Very subtle.
So some fillers last a shorter amount of time, 6 months to 9 months, like Bellatero. And some fillers like Radiesse, Involuma, and Sculptra, they can last much longer, even 2+ years. It's a subtle thing, not many people would notice, but sometimes there is a little bit of swelling for a couple days. You know, if you're ever doing any injections, there is a risk of bruising. One of the advanced ways that I do a lot of my fillers is with a cannula.
And the great thing about this is it's blunt, so there's less chance of bruising.
I can basically put a little port and then use that to fill that in there, and I don't have to do multiple pokes, less risk of bruising, less pain, and I really think a better, smoother effect.
Okay, thank you.
This will look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people come in and some say, hey, I've heard about this, what do you recommend? And sometimes that's the appropriate filler. But that's the great thing about doing a consultation is I can kind of say, hey, I think that this is something that would make you look good. And I think that consultation is crucial from someone experienced to really get the person what they want.
As I age, I feel like there's changes to my face that I'm not exactly happy with. I would like to have some things change subtly without looking like I've been to see the doctor.
It's subtle, it's not dramatic. It kind of lifts your face back to where it was a few years ago and helps you not develop additional wrinkles or sagginess that make you look older.
Everybody sweats, but are you ever embarrassed that you sweat more than the average person? Or maybe you're self-conscious and worried that everyone will notice your sweat rings. You might even dress in layers to hide your stains and dream about wearing colorful tops without ruining them. Now, there's a solution called Miradry. Miradry is a revolutionary, non-surgical treatment that's clinically proven to reduce underarm sweat, hair, and odor by as much as 82%, permanently. The procedure itself is simple. Your physician places the Miradry device directly on your skin and activates it. Through suction, it brings your sweat glands closer to the treatment surface where the Miradry device applies neurowave energy while simultaneously cooling and protecting the surface of your skin. The result is a safe elimination of bothersome sweat and odor glands. Treatments are generally completed within an hour and are typically painless. Plus, there's little to no downtime, so you can get back to living your life immediately. With Miradry, the results are life-changing. Imagine how liberating it would feel to not hide your underarms. Imagine a lifetime of freedom from antiperspirants, deodorants, and shaving. Being able to dress however you want and getting your confidence back. Relief is just one treatment away. Ask for a Miradry consultation today.
As we age, our skin begins showing signs of damage from UVA and UVB rays, like inflammation, wrinkles, and fine lines. New research shows we also need protection from infrared rays that penetrate deep under our skin, causing even more radical damage and affecting the skin's ability to rejuvenate itself. Thankfully, the next advance in skincare has arrived. Total Defense and Repair, a revolutionary new skin rejuvenation solution. A proprietary antioxidant blend called Sol IR shields against infrared rays with sunscreen actives for UV protection. It helps support the skin's ability to restore itself from within, rejuvenating photo-age skin. Regular sunscreens don't compare. Total Defense and Repair is a super screen. Clinical studies show after 4 weeks, Total Defense and Repair provided improvements in the appearance of lines and wrinkles, texture, and tone. 90% felt an improvement in skin firmness, tightness, and elasticity. 91% of users felt Total Defense and Repair improved their skin's health. And 100% felt the formula was easy to apply, didn't feel greasy, and absorbed quickly. Joining a family of proven skincare solutions like TNS Essential Serum, Lytera Skin Brightening Complex, and Retinol Complex, Total Defense and Repair provides the solution to protect you against penetrating infrared rays. It's not a sunscreen, it's a super screen.
they're wrinkled, they look like bony, they just look scary.
Weathered, veiny, frail, just old. I think they look like my mom's, but the problem is my mom's almost 80 and I'm 44. I feel like my skin looks a lot thinner than it used to.
When I see my hands in front of me, I feel that my hands don't match the way my face looks. And I feel that, you know, when people look at my hands, they actually show my true age.
If I'm doing my makeup, I seem to take a look and notice, whose hands are these? I don't even feel like they belong to me. When I wake up in the morning and I see myself in the mirror, I want to look as young as I feel, and that includes my hands. If you could just plump them up and make them look a little softer, it would just make me feel a little younger. I'd like for them to look just younger, maybe more full and just more polished. They look so much more youthful.
They just look smooth, soft.
I notice my hands a lot more when I'm driving my car and I look down. They're not as veiny or as rough as they once were. And yes, every day I notice my hands and I'm more and more appreciative that I did this. I notice as I'm at work and I'm typing that my hands just look so much nicer. I enjoy keeping them out in front of me.
I definitely don't want to hide my hands. I want to show my hands off. I want to get my nails done. I want to do anything I possibly can do to show off my hands.
Just a lot more youthful. I've wanted to go out and get new jewelry. I don't feel like I need to hide my hands anymore.
They just look hydrated and you don't see the wrinkles like you did before.
I love my hands.
Now my hands look nothing like my mother's.
This is my first time doing this, but I would definitely say that it well exceeded my expectations. My husband thinks my hands are sexy, so it'd absolutely be something that I would do again.
We talked to people about those annoying, frustrating, stubborn smile lines.
I had considered fillers in the past, but I just didn't think they were worth it.
Everyone asked why I looked tired when I wasn't.
My biggest concern was that my face wouldn't move like me.
That's why they tried 2 next-generation HA dermal fillers, Restylane Refine and Restylane Define. Designed to allow you to be your naturally expressive self. So go ahead and laugh. Smile. Smirk. Frown. Or smooch. Because maintaining your natural self-expression is worth it. Restylane Refine and Restylane Define. Worth every expression.